Sonic Origins, a celebration of Sonic's history made for the Blue Blur's 30th anniversary. A collection of 4 classic Sonic games on modern platforms in beautiful HD with some new extras thrown in. It seems like it'd be an easy win for Sega, but instead released the mixed opinions from the audience. While the collection has its positives, it also has its negatives, but a consistent issue I saw among people was the price tag. At release and to this day, the collection is $40. Which comes out to about $10 per game if you calculate it that way. An interesting choice, as they did remove the original versions of these games from storefronts, along with the release of Sonic Origins. That was just under a year ago at this point, and now Sega have announced Sonic Origins Plus, an expansion and physical release for the collection following the blueprints of Sonic Mania Plus. And with that announcement, I have seen people already complaining about the expansion for a variety of reasons, some valid, some subjective. But a common one I see, just like the original release, is the price tag. If you already own Sonic Origins, the expansion pack will be $10. If you want to get in on the fun and you don't already own Sonic Origins, it will be $40 for both the digital and physical copy. And you might be thinking, it's only $10, how could that possibly be a ripoff? Well, it depends on how you look at it. First, let's start with what this adds to the game. You get 12 Sonic games from the Game Gear, which is a nice addition, but could be debated on whether it should have been included at launch or not, as there's not many enhancements to these other than they're playable on modern platforms. Along with this, you get a brand new playable character for all of the 4 classic Sonic games that are included in the original collection, being Amy Rose. And she comes along with a brand new moveset, which we haven't seen too much of yet, but will still be a nice addition to the game. Then, you also get Knuckles in Sonic CD, along with brand new paths in that game to accommodate him. And then the final additions are a bit weirder, as they already exist in Sonic Origins, but only if you bought them separately or bought the deluxe edition. And a quick note about these just before I say what they are, these are still available to buy for Sonic Origins right now, before Sonic Origins Plus comes out. The first pack is the Classic Music Pack, which adds more music to the game, but not in stages, only in the music player within the museum. So to use these, you would have to open the game, go to the museum, and not play the game, but just sit there and listen to the music player, which is a bit odd in the modern day, considering you could probably listen to most of these on YouTube. These could have been offered separately from the game so you could at least use them. And then the second pack is called the Premium Fun Pack, which is a bit ironic considering how little it adds. This pack adds some missions that are harder than the original set of missions that you get absolutely nothing for doing and actually do not count towards completion. Along with these, you get more music to listen to, some backgrounds for when you're using 4x3 mode, and then some bonus animations in the menu. Now, the original price of these packs was $5 extra if you bought the deluxe edition, and then if you bought them separately, they were $8 for both, so $4 each. These being sold on their own was a bit ridiculous already, as the only thing they added to the games was those harder missions. Yet these are included in the expansion of Sonic Origins Plus, which seems kind of odd at this point, being a year down the line. And with all of this being said, is Sonic Origins Plus worth $10? I would fall on the side of saying no. The reason I say this is pretty simple, honestly. The reason is, if you go to buy the bundle, that will include Sonic Origins Plus, it is only going to be $40. And as I said before, the base game is $40 and still is at this current moment. So why would they announce the bundle at the same price as the game is currently now and not lower that price, even to this day? Then to add on top of that, some of the content that's included in this pack, a lot of people either already own or didn't want to buy in the first place. So you're either paying for content you already have, or you are being forced to download content you do not want. I believe Sonic Origins Plus should be added as a free update for those who already own Sonic Origins, as it does not add enough to warrant being a paid DLC. When you compare it to the thing it's copying, Sonic Mania Plus, which only added brand new content to the game, new modes, new characters, and everything else that it added to the game, it is shameful. And that only released for $5. It seems Sega missed what we all loved about Sonic Mania and the Encore DLC that came out for it. It was a great experience and was enhanced by the Encore DLC. Not only did it add brand new characters, it added a brand new way to play the game, which Sonic Origins Plus just is not doing. And I can't recommend buying Sonic Origins right now, because if you did, you would be wasting money, because in just about 2 months, the Sonic Origins Plus DLC will be coming out and you would have to pay for that. Or you could just wait those 2 months and save that money. Of course, this is assuming you want the full experience and you want those Game Gear titles, new playable character, and all of that. It just seems the $10 price tag for the expansion pack is a blatant cash grab, as it's just low enough that people will still buy it, but also complain. So just like the previous packs that were released for Sonic Origins, they will get reviewed into the ground, and Sega will not change a thing about it. And the worst part is, I'm still going to buy the pack, even though I believe it's a ripoff, because I want that content. And I believe a lot of the community is in the same boat as I am. Hopefully this does not set a precedence for future Sonic games. Hopefully they do more things like Sonic Frontiers, where they release updates and keep the game alive with new and different, fresh content. But of course, those are all just my opinions. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and tell me, are you going to buy Sonic Origins Plus? Will you be buying the physical copy or the expansion? And if you are, why are you buying it? And with that, I will see you all in the next video.